Today's message is Find God. It starts with two stories. One, I once knew a friend named M. His father and old sister were experts in the art of Korean dance, and his brother-in-law was a physical education expert who graduated from S University. At the time, M was in the process of writing his thesis while studying for his master's degree. There was a photo about 20 by 30 centimeter in his study room. It was his girlfriend's photo. I think the purpose of photo was to be a source of recovery when he was having a hard time studying. When I was young, I had frequently heard the sound of wooden gong called moktak in a dormitory at the top of a hill. A Buddhist student lived in the room where the sound came from, and there might be a small Buddha statue. Buddha is the teacher of many people who seek to break away from suffering and to achieve liberation. A loved one, a great teacher, a large rock face, etc., are probably the objects that we pursue, emulate, and follow in our lives. However, these are all beings with limitations in three dimensions and time. We are destined to encounter times when we feel confined within those limitations. Due to old age, serious illness, or various accidents, we come across a time when we have to go into the critical gate between life and death. At that time, many people have felt that a loved one, a great teacher, a large rock face, etc., cannot be the key to break through the gate. In order to transcend human vision, hearing, the three dimensions and time limitations, I now introduce God. God, who created the universe and all things in it, is the Lord of heaven and earth and does not dwell in temples made with hands, nor is he served by human hands as if he needed anything. All things in heaven and earth belong to God. This is the one who personally gives life, breath, and all things to all people. He created from one blood all the tribes of mankind to live on all the earth. He determined their times and determined the boundaries of their habitation, that they should seek the Lord, if haply they might feel after him and find him, though he be not far from every one of us. Let's try to do the will of God. New Testament John 7:17. If a person tries to do the will of God, he or she will know whether this word is from God. We live, move, and have our being in Him, God. We should not think that gold, silver, stone, and human technology, photographs, etc., are like unto the Godhead. In times of ignorance, God winked at, but now He commands anyone living anywhere to repent. God has appointed a day when He will judge the world in the righteousness by that man whom He has ordained, whereof He has given assurance unto all men, in that He has raised him, Jesus, from the dead. New Testament, Acts 17:24-31. When you hear about the resurrection of the dead, some will ridicule it, while others will say that they will hear about it again. This happened 2,000 years ago, and the list of people who believe Paul's words above includes Dionysius, a woman named Damaris, etc. I hope and pray that you will continue that list with your names. New Testament, Acts 17:27. That they should seek the Lord, if haply they might feel after him, and find him, though He be not far from every one of us. Thank you. Korean, Japanese, Chinese languages for reference.